Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another class of the unit. Can you tell me which unit we are doing? This topic is part of which unit that we are doing currently in paper 2? In the chat box, quickly. Which particular unit we are pursuing? I just want to check your, वैसे तो of course it's written in the, no, I will not say. Sorry. Why this is taking so much time? Oh, Prachi, you are mostly right, but it's not communication development, it's development communication. Please try to understand. अगर आप इसको आगे पीछे भी कर दोगे ना terms को, so the meaning of the whole concept will change. Communication development and development communication, both are very different things. If you think from a broader perspective, communication development means somewhere where you want to improve the communication. And development communication means where you are doing communication for development. ठीक है? So दोनों का ही meaning change हो जाएगा if you will switch the words. So we are doing development communication, and very easy, two topics that we are going to quickly cover in today's class is media and specific audience. I gave you a small hint yesterday, if you remember. I shared this profile of a field called media planning, where the brands heavily research about the type of audience that their brand is using, pursuing, and whatever this their target audience, they look into them into very deeper insight, so that they have this fair idea that whom are they reaching to directly. Okay. So what is a specific audience? If we talk about specific audience, refers to a distinct group of people that media content is designed for based on shared characteristics such as age, gender, interest, location, and behavior. Media organization, advertisers, and communicators tailor their message to these groups to ensure maximum relevance and impact. Not explaining much of it because we already spoke about this yesterday. So what happens if Chalo, very basic example. Some are there's this soap, right? Some are soap users and some are body wash users. जो body wash use करते हैं, they somehow evolve themselves from using soap to body wash. तो क्या होता है जब एक niche market पकड़ना होता है, for example, there's a particular segment of market that the branding people or the marketing people want to reach out, so they study a lot of people, right, to find who is their accurate audience. So what do? They find out the age group, they find out which gender to reach out, they find out the people having same kind of interest and what location they are located in. ठीक है, तो बहुत deeper study करते हैं. So if I would say that body wash की जो population है, I mean the target audience of any body wash brand would be tier 1 city mostly. In tier 2 में भी कुछ हो सकती है percentage, but in tier 3 mostly people will be soap using people. So I am saying this on the behalf of my observation. बाकी the results can say anything. So that's how जरूरी नहीं कि जो body wash use करने वाला है वो soap कर भी सकता है use, and soap use करने वाले को अगर आपको बॉडी वॉश के लिए इवॉल्व करवाना है, बिकॉज देयर केम अ टाइम जब लक्स फर्स्टली लॉन्च देयर ओन बॉडी वॉश, क्योंकि कॉन्सेप्ट इंडिया में था ही नहीं. दे यूज्ड टू बी दिस कॉन्सेप्ट वाज यूज्ड टू बी इन US and UK and western side of the country, western side of the world. So they made this effort to evolve people from tier 1 town to see whether they can use a premium product, because it comes in premium product. Now what do you think? Body wash is obviously expensive than the soap, and so is their audience. So that's how if we talk about Lux as a brand, they definitely are going to study their target audience, and this is called specific audience. So if we say that the population is 100 में से there are 50% users are soap, 50% users are this body wash. Now for 50 में से भी they will find out the niche 30% people who will definitely buy that particular product. So what they will do, they will try to target that particular audience in the way of their media consumption, like they watch social media or TV पे देखते भी हैं, तो वो what time at they what is the perfect time they are watching TV, तो वहीं पे वो ad लगाएंगे. ठीक है, so that's how they go deeper down. अभी तो और अंदर deeper तक इसकी study होती है to study their target audience, and there are many softwares in this particular industry, like there is media mapping, there is BARC, which allows brands to understand the public of India. right? And that's how they design their marketing strategies. Okay, so what is specific audience? Simple. Specific audience is actually a group selected from a larger amount of group who are having similar kind of characteristics like age, gender, interest, and location. Okay, now if we talk about 4 types of media, prominent media, where we have print media, it considers of newspaper and magazine. Then we have broadcast media, TV and radio. Digital media, website, blogs, and podcasts. Social media is Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. So I've not briefed it out very much because you all know we are studying it a lot in our previous classes as well. Okay, if we move down and we try to understand how do they segregate audience, like मैं और आप क्यों अलग है? If we both are a customer of Lux, why you and me are different? Because we have difference in age, maybe if we have difference in interest. So, but we both are user of body wash, right? So they will try to reach you some another way, and they will try to reach me some another way. हो सकता है I'm a very good print reader, so they will do some print ad and they will reach me. Or maybe you are a very good, you are very much on your social media, so they will try to reach you through social media. Okay, so how, on what behalf these audience are segregated? So it's a process of dividing a larger audience into smaller and more manageable groups on various factors. Okay, so in fact, अगर उनको message भी draft करना है, like to reach me or to reach you, I'm just giving you an example, very broader example. So if they have to draft even a normal message, so my message will be very different from yours, because I might not be able to connect to the message that you are able to, or vice versa. Correct. So it's done on the basis of demographics, like who are they? Depends the basic information, age, gender, income, education, occupation, marital status, etc. Then we have psychographics, why they behave the way they do. Why I purchase body wash from Blinkit and why don't I purchase a body wash from a supermart? Correct. So we both are different customers to them, because you are consuming digitally and I am consuming offline. So marketing techniques will be very, very different. So it's based on the values, interests, personality traits, and of course their lifestyle. Then we have geographic factors, where they are. For example, I use body wash, but I belong to a tier 3 town. So how they will reach me? Their strategy will be very different. And you are using body wash, but you are situated in tier 1. So they will try to reach you through different aspects. So it is based on their location, rural versus urban, country, region, and of course, climate. सर्दियों में mostly people don't use body wash, they use different type of soaps or body wash which has more moisturizer. तो दोनों ही seasons में भी marketing strategies change हो जाती है. For example, you must have seen सर्दियों में तो these particular heaters and all, they उनकी prices बढ़ जाती है, उनके ads बढ़ जाते हैं. And in similarly in गर्मी में you must have seen ACs, coolers, इन सबके ad एकदम से बढ़ जाते हैं. You will see a span in their marketing strategies and in their sales as well. Then their behavioral aspects, how they interact with media, very important, based on purchasing habits, brand loyalty, and engagement with media. So is it not, it's not very important कि अगर उन्होंने एक outdoor medium में एक media लगा दिया outdoor में और एक billboard पे ad लगा दिया body wash का, it's not necessary that you are crossing from there and you will watch that. But if it will come directly to your phone, you will definitely watch it. But if I belong to tier 3 town, billboard will be playing a very, very important role in reaching me out. So that's how they also define behavioral aspect of that particular audience they want to reach. Okay, this is it. 2-3 things that were important by which we want to understand about audience segregation and media aspect. Now, why we are studying this in development communication? Because once you are able to understand your audience, it becomes easier for you to make draft message. It becomes easier for you to understand what media to use and where to use and how to use. And that's how communication will help in development. If you understand your audience, you are able to reach them via community radio or via normal radio or via newspaper, so you will be easily able to reach there and development will happen. Okay, good evening to many people who have joined just now. Welcome to the class. I would clearly recommend that please join the class when the time starts, because whenever you join in midway, you will not be able to get the whole essence of the class or the understanding. So please make sure that you join from the very beginning. Okay, good evening, Sakshi. Okay, we are studying about development communication, in which we have just started this is a small topic called media and their audience. Correct? Okay. The next topic here is development and social change. Okay. Now, can you explain me how is social change relevant? How development is relevant in social change? I'm just quickly going to open my charger, and till then you can just let me know how development plays an important role in social change. One liner or one word in the chat box. The question is what role development plays in social change. Okay, access to better healthcare to all. Very good, Simran. Very nice. Example. Because it helps us to go beyond basic need as a society. Very good. Anything else? So I feel that, for example, development of Mohalla clinics, very good. Very nice example, Simran. Very nice. Okay, so I believe that social change happens once there are baby steps of development, right? You say, जैसे कि if you are doing तैयारी of UGC-NET, ठीक है, there are baby steps. You will do paper unit number 1, unit number 2. First, you will complete all the units. Then you will do MCQs. Then you will do PYQs. Then you will also memorize all the dates, all the chronological orders and all. So these are what? These are baby steps, which is helping you, which will be helping you to clear your UGC-NET exam. Similarly, for development and social change, there are some baby steps of development that should be happening in a manner ताकि आपका development अच्छे से हो पाए, like society में change आ पाए. ठीक है? So the concept of social change and media role. Social changes refers to significant transformation in cultural, social, economic, political structure over time. So when we talk about personal development or societal development, ये तीन चीजें बहुत important रहती है. उसमें social, economical and political. इसमें उन्होंने culture भी जोड़ दिया है. So when changes happen for over time, it becomes development. It involves shift in behavior, norms, values within society. Media plays a crucial role in influencing public opinion, shaping narratives, and driving societal progress. Not only print media in their articles, or not only in any show of community radio. I think I gave you this example previously as well. There used to be a TV serial called Rishta Kya Kehlata. I think I gave you this example pehle bhi. So what happened? They telecasted an episode where, because the show belonged to a very prominent family of Rajasthan, and people used to connect a lot from the characters and from the serial. So what they did in one particular episode, the protagonist of the show was told by the elder of the family that you don't have to do palla. Sar pe palla karte hain na, ghungat karte hain. Also, you don't have to do, because respect comes from within and not by showing the palla. Correct. So the protagonists were told by the elders that please remove the palla. Do not give us fake respect. Give us true respect that comes from within. Okay. So this particular incident happened, and I remember that I have read a news article, and it gained a lot of popularity because many females of small tier 3 town, उनके elders ने भी उनको मना कर दिया था कि please stop it, since they are also doing it, you can also stop. So a small episode of such a big channel and such a small such a small show, it brought a societal change in the system, because it's a part of our Indian society to hide their face or hide their head in front of elders. But एक छोटे से episode ने उनकी पूरी सोच बदल दी. Correct. So Star Plus used to be very famous in bringing up these small incidences and helping the society to grow. So बहुत सारे ऐसे TV serials हुए, बहुत सारे ऐसे movies आए जिसके वजह से societal changes आए. ठीक है, that's why media is playing a crucial role in influencing public opinion. There used to be a show called Balika Vadhu, which was throwing light on this child marriage, then eventually how it shaped and how it's exploited the life of the person who actually get into that. So इस तरीके के बहुत सारे shows हुए जिन्होंने, अब तो नहीं आते ऐसे shows I guess, but ऐसे बहुत सारे shows हुए हैं जिन्होंने changes लाए हैं. Then what is the role of media in getting social change? Because it helped in dissemination of information. Of course, it is exchanging the source of information. It is exchanging the source of ideas and all. Then, of course, creating awareness and cultural evolution. We studied intercultural communication yesterday. It's also a part of that. Now, moving forward, we'll try to understand why media as a catalyst for social transformation. Okay? Because why media, it means that why media is so powerful medium to get a social change in a society. Okay? So media serves as a powerful force in shaping social movements and influencing policy decisions. The following mechanism demonstrate how media act as a catalyst. So first is agenda setting. Media highlights key social issues influencing public discourse. For example, the Nirbhaya case. अगर निर्भया केस को इतनी हाईलाइट नहीं मिली होती, हमें टाइम टू टाइम चीजें नहीं समझ में आई होती, या फिर हमें अपडेट्स नहीं मिली होती, सो शायद इतने मूवमेंट्स नहीं होते इंडिया में, इतनी आवाज नॉर्मल लोगों को नहीं मिलती, इतने प्रोटेस्ट जो हुए, सब चीजें हुई, वो इतना उनको फ्रंट फॉरवर्ड पे नहीं आ पाते. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ मीडिया, all the things happened, and it led to, stricter anti-rape laws in India. Correct. So with the help of media, revolution can come and also distraction can come. I would rather say that. Then we have public awareness and behavior change. So media campaigns encourage changes in mindset and action. So you must have seen this particular ad called Akshay Kumar's ad aata hai when you go to watch movies. So there's an ad of tobacco, I guess, the person who is eating tobacco instead of buying a pad for his wife. So there's this ad. So उस ad को देख के भी बहुत लोगों में के अंदर ये change आया. I am not saying हवा में ये सब बातें. There are research done on the basis कि how that ad impacted the mindset of the people. So what are they doing? They are increasing public awareness, and there's a behavioral change that has been observed. So one of the example is also given here, that road safety ads reduce reckless driving and promote seatbelt use. So once, if you are a parent, if you saw that rash driving की वजह से बच्चों को कुछ हुआ, then कहीं ना कहीं आपके दिमाग में हमेशा वो बात रह जाती है, automatically आपकी driving सही हो जाती है. Then if we talk about the next step, that is empowerment of marginalized group. Why? Because media is trying to give voice to those who don't have. This is the basic function of media. Like media is the fourth pillar of democracy. It is there for the people. Democracy is for the people, by the people, and to the people. Similarly, media definitely gives a platform to the people जिनकी आवाज ऊपर वाला सिस्टम नहीं सुन सकता. एंड सिमिलरली अगर ऊपर वाला सिस्टम कुछ पॉलिसीज वगैरह बना रहा है, इट्स द मीडिया ओनली दैट इज प्लेइंग सच एन इम्पोर्टेंट रोल टू पुट दैट मैसेज टू द लोकल पीपल. Then example is Dalit activists using YouTube and Twitter to share their experience through blogs and vlogs. तो हमें on ground information मिल रही है जो वहाँ के लोग हैं. Then we have social mobilization and protests. Digital and traditional media platforms helps organize protests and movements. For example, the anti-CAA protest. It happened in 19 and 20, and it gained momentum throughout social media, and that's why these small revolution have come with the help of social media. So it is said always in many essays and in many research papers that social media is also a boom, is also a ban. Correct? So that's why media is playing a very important role when it comes to social change. Now, these are some of the examples where media played a very important role in bringing social change. So first is the polio eradication campaign, which is the Pulse Polio initiative. Can all of you tell me who was the celebrity who was associated with polio ka campaign? I gave you an idea and I told you in the previous classes. So I want everybody to answer if they have had played attention in the previous classes. A, B, very quick. Short form likh di. Yes, it was Amitabh Bachchan, because he was able to connect with all the generation. That's why it was Amitabh Bachchan. Then we have Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao movement, where they were, promoting Save the Girl Child and Educate the Girl Child. Then we have Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, right? Clean India Mission, where social media really played a very important role. And because of social media only, if you remember, there's this thing called Neki Ki Diwar, and it got popularity in COVID, or I think in pre-COVID, with the help of social media only. क्योंकि social media पे किसी ने वो concept देखा and they promoted in their own city. So that's how that particular concept came from social media only. Okay, now if we talk about different types of media, I mean the role of alternate media and social change. So one of the alternate media is definitely community radio. So it used to run local station broadcasting in regional language. We have talked about community radio a lot of times. Example is there is Radio Bundelkhand in Madhya Pradesh, which educate farmers on sustainable agriculture. So they tell they tell in their own dialect that how can you improve your farming thing or any process that can be done quickly. Then we have citizen journalism, where individual reports on social issues in the blogs and social media. So there is this one girl called KK Create. She is doing that. मुझे अभी उसी का तुरंत example याद आ रहा है, because she goes to many parts of India and report live from there. I think recently she went to this garbage mountain or garbage hill, which is situated in Delhi. Just a minute. Yes. So I was talking about KK Create, where she went to this garbage hill and covered the reality of that particular area, जो मैंने तो आज तक नहीं देखी थी, and I don't think किसी ने भी अभी तक उसको cover किया है, any type of media. So what is she trying to do? She's trying to do citizen journalism. Then another very important thing from the perspective of UGC-NET exam is 𝗝𝗀𝗍𝗪. So this is this rural women-run news platform which is gaining a lot of popularity and highlight caste and gender issues. इससे related एक दो questions already आ चुके हैं और आ भी सकते हैं. Yeah, Vartika. I absolutely love her video styles, and they are so easy to understand as well. Okay. And then we have some social media movements like online activism through hashtags and viral content. For example, the Me Too movement that started from the West and ended up in India also. Then we have digital advocacy and influencers like on YouTube, Instagram, podcasts who used to drive discussion on social justice. Then influencers like Dhruv Rathi to discuss political and environmental issues. We have given one example. It's not necessary that you relate to it, but we are just trying to make the topic easier for you to understand with the help of relevant example. No, you don't have to remember. Just remember the 𝗝𝗃𝗍𝗪 thing. Example we try to give because so that you are able to understand the concept. That's why I keep a lot of emphasis on giving example to each and every concept, so that आपको समझ पाओ. और जिसमें example में आपको याद भी रखना है, so I always mention that similarly. For example, अभी 𝗝𝗃𝗍𝗪 वाली बातें, I told you to remember that particular thing because it has come in the exam and it is also gaining very much popularity these days. So you should remember that at least 𝗝𝗃𝗍𝗪. Okay. Sure. This is it for the session today. I want everybody to tell me if you understood everything. Just say yes or no, so that we can start the quiz and I can test whether you have understood or not. Okay, only Monica said yes. Okay, Prachya, thank you, Simran. Great. Chalo. Let's start the quiz now. I want everybody to be there on the chat box. Okay. So the first question is, which media platform is most effective in targeting rural audience in India? Social media, community radio, national newspaper, or OTT platform? Easy peasy question. It's the B. Very good. It's community radio. Very nice. The next question, which newspaper primarily targets the business audience in India? The Times of India, Hindustan Times, the Economic Times, or Dainik Jagran? The Economic Times. Very good. Economics से तो समझ में आ गया, business से related है. This question was there because we studied about the media specific audience. That's why. Okay. Which of the following best describe the concept of niche audience? A mass audience with diverse interests, a specific well-defined group with shared interest, an audience that consume only traditional media, a passive audience with minimal engagement. Yes, very good. It's the B. Niche का मतलब होता है, बोलते हैं ना, in marketing term it's called niche को पकड़ के चलो, niche को पकड़ के चलो. That means find your specification, find your specialization. ठीक है, specific. Very good. Okay, the next question is, which alternate media platform has been instrumental in empowering rural women journalists in India? See, I told you already. NDTV, 𝗶𝗶𝗆, The Hindu or Doordarshan? Easy. Yes, 𝗶𝗶𝗆, very good. Even I would recommend you to go and after the class, you can go and check about this particular medium. Okay, the next thing is, which of the following is an example of media-led social change campaign in India? Make in India, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Digital India, or GST implementation? Media-led social campaign. Yes, very good. The option is Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Digital India is not a campaign, Prachya. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a campaign. Okay? Okay, this is it for the session today. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you understood the core and from this examination perspective as well. Just let me know in the chat box if you all understood the chapter so that we can